everyone, welcome to Jinghua Education. I'm Steven. In this video, we're going to talk about Calculus 1, Derivative Tutorial Part 9, Derivative of Trigonometry Function. Okay, trigonometry function, there are 6 of them, right? So, and then they are not very fancy, and then the derivative of trigonometry functions, we got 6 all listing here. Okay, derivative of sine is cosine, derivative of tangent is the secant x squared, and that's it. Okay, and then when we do the derivatives, we're just applying it, and that's it. Okay, that isn't really fancy. However, so on the exams, this paper is not allowed to bring into school, bring into the exams. Okay, so I don't know other schools, but I know UBC and SFU is not allowed to bring in the formula sheet. That means you got memorizing this formula sheet. Okay, so if you're like a memorable person, you like memorizing things, good for you. Okay, if you don't like to memorizing stuff, you can try the same way I do. All right. So how to memorizing these things, or how to getting this formula without memorizing things? All right. Let's see. At least we remember once. Sine derivative is cosine. Cosine derivative is sine, but negative. So this two is easy to remember. All right. Sine derivative is cosine. Cosine derivative is sine, but negative. That's it. All right. What about tangent? You don't have to memorizing tangent. Tangent function equal to what? Tangent function equal to sine functions over cosine function. Okay? Derivative. Then equal to cosine function square. This one derivative is the cosine x, right? Times the cosine x. Minus what? Minus the sine x, which is the sine x is leaving along here. Sine x square x. And then times the cosine derivative, which is equal to negative sine, right? Times negative sine, which is a positive sine square. Okay, so that's how much? Cosine square plus sine square equal to 1. 1 over cosine square here, which is equal to what? Secant square. Okay, if you don't know how this come from, please refer my grade 12 trigonometry tutorials, trigonometry identity and the hexagon. This is hexagon, okay? So you will see trigonometry hexagon on the tutorials, and then I have like very detailed explanations about all 6 trigonometries identities based on these things. Okay, I just assume you know these things because you are a calculus student. All right, so this is how to using simple product rule and then quotient rules to create what is tangent function derivative. I just prove it. See, tangent secant square. Okay, cotangent equal to what? Cosine over sine, right? Secant is what? Secant is 1 over cosine, and then cosecant is 1 over sine. You can just do the simple derivative. For example, I do one more for the secant. 1 over cosine function, right? The derivative of this. So again, we can do derivative of this equal to cosine x squared, right? On the top part is 0. 0 times anything is 0. So it'll be minus, and then 1 is not changing. Derivative of these things equal to what? Equal to negative sine x. Okay? And then minus negative sine x, which is equal to sine x over cosine x square. Okay? Which is sine x over cosine x times 1 over cosine x, right? Sine over cosine is what? It's tangent, right? 1 over cosine equal to what? It's the secant. Finished. Now I prove it. So all my point is you don't have to remember these identities. Okay, so it's good to remember it. If you don't panic. On the exam, you still have chance to figure this out by yourself. Make sense? All right, so I'm doing the question here. The question will be very easy. Derivative of these things, y prime equal to what? Y prime equal to, this is gone. That's simple quotient, product rule, right? Product rule, square root derivative equal to 2 square root x over 4 times cosecant x plus, and then these things is not changing at all. Cosecant derivative become negative cosecant x cotangent x, which is equal to 2 over square root of x cosecant x. This is minus 4 square root of x cosecant x cotangent x. Finished. Make sense? Good. The next one is even simpler. Next one, let me see. We got a tangent w, secant w. Tangent w is derivative is secant square w. Okay? Do not do these things right away, okay? That's product rule. You see that? Product rule. Writing a secant w as euro. This is not change. Now the tangent w is not changing. And then secant w, which is secant w tangent w. Okay? Now this is equal to secant cubic w plus tangent square w secant w. Okay? Nothing fancy. We're just applying the formulas and then just simplify it. Finished. Okay? Make sense? Okay, so I hope you learned. And then if you like my video, please subscribe. If you have any questions, just comment below. I will answer questions in your next video, in my next video. Okay, thank you for watching.